Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Bohan. Today we're going to walk through the Regex. So if you have never heard about what Regex is, basically Regex is called regular expression, and it has been used in a lot of different places. So Regex has been used in programming, data analysis, or even in the cybersecurity. So it's really powerful tools, and it can be used in a lot of different places. So today I'm going to walk through you guys the regex, how can the regex be used in a cybersecurity context. So if you ever worked in a SOC, or if you ever worked in any security analyst position, you will know that you are dealing with a lot of logs every day, and this can be a really repetitive tasks that you can use regex easily to parse your logs. And however, the regex for if you never have write any regex query before, it can be really daunting to learn at first. But I'm pretty new to regex as well, but today I'm going to walk you guys through how to write the simple basic regex to craft your own regex from the scratch. So it will be really helpful for you to just getting started. So let's getting started. So I'm on this website called OSSEC.net. So OSSEC.net, basically OSSEC, it is software, open source software IDS, but they have this really good log samples website you can use to basically find any sort of logs, and you can use them as an example to practice your regex skills. So it is really helpful in a context in the cybersecurity. So how the regex can be applied in the log searching. So think about that. If you have any tools like a SIEM, SIEM, so you will be you there are a lot of different SIEM support regex. So for example, in the Splunk, there's a specific syntax can allow you to write your own regex query, so it will make your query more powerful. So if you learn regex, you can actually build your own query in the Splunk and use it to parse the logs more efficiently. And you can also use regex in the Linux command lines to parse your logs. It will also really helpful to when you do not have certain tools, you can use Linux command line to parse your logs. So today we're going to go into parse the logs from this multiple WordPress blog command spam attempts. So basically it is attack. So it is a spammer trying to post in the comments on the OSSEC blog. So OSSEC, they use WordPress at that moment. So what we are going to do is we're going to copy paste these log examples, and we're going to use this website called regexxr.com. So this website is actually really good. Highly recommend you guys go to check out. So let me see. I think I missed something. So yeah, so they have a cheat sheet over here. So basically, this is a cheat sheet that you will use most time when you're building the regex query. So here is the example you can parse. So since we are going to parse the logs, so we're gonna to paste our logs to here. So there are a few things we care about in this. Sorry guys. So I'm trying to show you guys how to understanding different parts of this log. So from the security standpoint, you care about the IP address, and you care about perhaps the date and the time. You care about the HTTP method is a post. You care about the URL, and you care about this So this is like HTTP status code, and this is HTTP user agent. So perhaps you want to you really want to parse out you want to parse out all the IP address. Let's say you want to parse out all the IP address in this log. So I have all these logs as the same IP address, obviously. So but we can so what I usually do is we can start something more simple first. So I'm going to copy this IP address to the expression box, and since it is the same, so it will be covered all of them. But just imagine that if you got a log entry that there will be thousands of different IP address, you want to get all the IP address. There's still a way to you cannot use the same IP address, so you have to build a query, build a regular expression to cover all the IP address. So let's make this IP address into a turn this IP address into a regular expression, so it will be cover more generic IP address. So let's get started. So we see that most times IPv4 it will have 3 digits number. So we can say that so in the regular expression, usually you have this kind of brackets. So brackets, if you specify, so we have this brackets over here. So this character between A and G. So this is represents as characters, but we can also use it in as digits. So digits is 1, 2, 3 represents as from like one digits to 3 digits. So we want to say we also have this sorry guys, actually, so this character between A and G is actually represents the digits number, the range of the digit number. So digits, so we want to say 0 to 9, because IPv4 is represents as the number 0 to 9. So we have so we want to give it a range, right? So so as you see here that quantifier and quantifiers and alternation. So we can see that we have this between this A1 to 3, so between 1 and 3. So we want to doing something similar, right? So because we have this IPv4, so we know that we can cover it with this number 1, 2, 3, right? So we want to leave this dot as same, and so here we have this character classes. So it's optional in this case, but if you want to add it, you can add it. It doesn't hurt. So I can add as digit, and I can say digit plus. Digit plus represents as 1 or more. So it can be 1 or more digits. So the rest of the work is you basically just copy paste. Copy paste. So I got like I covered something more than the IP address I should. So let's see what's going on. Perhaps I shouldn't have the digits. Yeah, so yeah, so I used the backslash dot means that escape the special characters. So sometimes you just got to try it because it never guaranteed it will be work 100% time. So I'm going to add all the backslash to this dot. So now you see that we have this string as our configured IP address, and in this logs. So if you have this in the future, if you have different IP address, it will still be covered by this regex. So the next thing we care about, perhaps as a security analyst, you care about this URL, right? So you care about this URL. So you want to know what kind of HTTP post request has been made by the attacker to posting the spam to your website, right? So what we can do is that I'm going to delete this, right? So you don't want it anymore. So we care about IP address. We also care about HTTP URL. So let's see how to filter it. So I usually just do like what I do is I usually just copy paste this, just start something like as simple as you can, because you want to start simple and building up from there, because no one is like kind of like just starting to write the regex from literally like because for me, like I think this easiest way is to just build from this based on the string, and you build up from there, see how much coverage you can get for your regular expression. So that is the way it works best for me. So we see that we have this arrow in here. So it says unaccept /. This may cause issue if copy paste this expression into code. So what you want to do is you want to escape that backslash, right? So because this 2 gives you this arrow, so you want to escape it. So sometimes like certain regular expression, if you put into the same 2, whatever the security information event management tool you use, so you put in there, it might not 100% work from this regexr.com. So you might need to change based on whatever tools you use. So not 100% regular expression works in here will work in your same tool. So just be mindful for that. So let's see what we can do to cover all these HTTP request, post requests. So we have this string, obviously that we have this string we want to cover first. So let's see what we can do is we want to say we want to cover all the cases, right? So we want to cover, let's say A to Z, right? Let's say just in case that if there's like a number, we can also specify to 0 to 9. So basically covers all these characters from A to Z, 0 to 9, and you want to cover the range, right? So the range is 0 to 9, and then you want to escape this backslash. So 0 to 9, so apparently it does not cover it does not cover let me see. Okay, so there might be some issues in our query. So I'm trying to see why it does not working. So it might be we have this. So in this case, it does not work. You want to delete all this rest of the query. Maybe there's some issues in there, so you want to just say if your query is work in this case. So we see that we covered um, the date and this HTTP post request. It does obviously it's not what we wanted, so uh, we want to narrow down it a little bit more. So we have 09. Let's see what we can do. We want it to be more precise. So we have I escaped this backslash. So we see that we have this wp dash trackback.com. So let's see if we cover it, we copy paste it, if we can build anything from there. So now we have this wp dash trackback.php. However, like on the WordPress site, the URL might not always be the same. So in this case, I can cover all this URL same, but let's say we notice that parameter number is different over here. So you might want to change it. But let's say if you want to cover all the URLs, you definitely want to make this more generic. So let's cover all these parameters, see how we can do that. So we have this question mark over here, right? So this question mark is special characters in the regular expression, so you want to use backslash to escape it, because it it cannot be duplicate with your, if you really want to use this question mark as a question mark, you have to escape it. So now we see that the question mark has been covered. So now we see that we have this parameter, right? We comma since the parameter is starts with a p, so that makes our life a little bit easier. So we can say p equals, so the number is different. So we want to make this number more generic, so it will cover all these different numbers in the future. So we can use, let's see, range, right? It always starts with range 0 to 9. You want to cover all these numbers 0 to 9, right? So let's see the parameters. We see that the smallest number is 5, the biggest number is apparently I see the biggest number is 79. So the number is not too big, so we can say we cover 3 0 to 3, because you might have like hundreds number, like, or maybe even thousands. If you want to go to thousands, thousands, you want to specify as 0 to 4. So you covered this basic URL. Besides that, I would change this to something more generic. So if the attacker trying to spam different PHP page, it will be covered. So let's say if we have different URL we want to cover, so really just you really just need to do pretty much same thing I did. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, so this is actually not a really good example. So because they are all same, but I can definitely find something different to you guys next time. So So this is our URL, more generic version of the URL to this one. So we can keep it in there. So what is the next thing you care about? You care about the user agent, right? So because you always care about that as a security analyst. So let's say you want to figure out what kind of user agent is used. Definitely all of them are same. So you all use Mozilla slash 4.0, right? So let's say, yeah, so let's figure that out. Okay, so Mozilla slash 4.0, how to figure that out? So let's say so you so the thing I want to do is I want to make this more generic. So you can do really like you really just need to like do A to Z, and 0 to 9, right? So you want to cover as many range as you can. So you cover 0 to 9, and this could be something like, because here it's only have like a 1 digit, so you want to cover like 1, right? You specify it as digit. So apparently it is being like overlapping with this one. So we want to distinguish between the HTTP slash 1.0 to Mozilla slash 4.0. So we can see that the HTTP is like 4 characters, the Mozilla is 5. So what you want to do is that you want to make this more granular. So you can use 5 to 9 characters. So that way you can use this one to extract out the Mozilla slash 4.0 still undercovered. So this definitely is a really bad example. So next time when I do this, I will make sure that I give you guys something more different. So it will really testing out if our regular expression is actually work or not. So you get user agent, right? Yeah, so that is the 3 things most time we care about. Maybe we also care about perhaps we care about the dates, right? So the dates is pretty much unique thing we want to date and the time, right? So this is the last part we're gonna parse today. So first of all, we're gonna to fix this escaping issue. So we want to use like a backslash to filter to escape our forward slash. So we say that this is a date, right? So this date definitely only covers the first row because we have this seconds. Every second is different for this log, so we want to cover all of them. So let's see what we can do. So for the date, date could be changed in a log, right? So the date is not every single entry has a unique date. So it could be this day could be tomorrow, could be another day. So you want to make it more generic. So you want to cover it like this. So 0 to 9, 0 to 9, and you want to because most times the date is only like 2 digits. So right, so you want to cover it like this. Perhaps you can give it like the digits, right? So make it more clear. So this is months. Months, it could be like January to December. So most time it's like 3 digits, because in this log, the log formatted as like three characters. Sorry. So you want to say, sorry guys, oh gosh. So you want to just change here. So you want to make it more covers from January to December. So let's say you want to say A to Z, A to cover capital letters as well. So you want to cover 1 to, yeah, 1 to 3. 1 is minimal. This also should be 1 to 2, because the minimal is 1 and then the maximum is 2, right? So this one is characters, right? A word, right? The word is could be called character as well. So then you want to cover the year, right? The year is same concept as, you just need to like copy paste it this really. So you copy paste it. So say you got 0 to 9, so is your digits range, and you want to cover how many digits it's actually being there. So for the year, most time the year, because the year is mostly it will be, apparently it does not accept my my range. I'm not sure, like it does not accept my range over here. So there could be some issue in here. So I'm going to yeah. Yeah, it does not accept my range anymore. I have no idea why. So let's just step back to see what's going on actually. So maybe, yeah, so I have to have that, but I can escape that that semicolon, and I want to filter out this. So apparently it does not allow me to cover this. So this is like pretty struggle situation. Yeah, so I'm not sure why, but this time it works. So it will cover this 2007 in a more generic fashion, and so let's cover this as well. So this is digits, right? So you want to cover this seconds, minutes, hours, right? Hours is 1 to 2. You want to cover minutes now, so let's cover minutes. Minutes, we say we have 0 to 9 as well. You want to looking for the minutes, so minutes is 1 to 2 as well. We have the seconds, right? So the seconds, it will be fully covered. So now we see that even even the seconds are different, they are being covered under our regular expression. So this will be really helpful for our to investigating the timeline of this attack. So let's put in here. So this is our time stamp, right? So this is like today's video, and we covered like basic usage for the regular expression. There are definitely more to cover. The regular expression is extremely complicated, but here it is really good start if you just work in a SOC, or if you are a security analyst, you perform your day-to-day job is to writing the queries, trying to filter data from your logs, learning the basics of the regex. It is really helpful. So I might do this regex series as a series. So if you are interested, I might do other logs to parse it and to see how you can parse different logs with regex. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching this video, and see you guys next time.